All right, so just come on, talk a little bit more about carnivore. And since before I started carnivore diet back in August, um, I had been trying to lose weight. My weight loss was not going very well. It was extremely slow. In fact, in 8 months, when I was taking a medication to lose weight and eating the standard American diet, which is an acronym, SAD, and that's what it is. It's a SAD diet because it's not made to make you healthy. It's made to keep you dependent on pharmaceuticals and doctors to keep you healthy, which they're not. But in 8 months, I lost 12 pounds taking a medication. That was a pill a day, and that's that's a uh, terrible way to be. It sucked. There's I could restrict my calories eating. I wouldn't lose weight. It didn't work. Um, One evening, I was scrolling on TikTok and I saw this guy. They're talking about eating a carnivore diet, just eating meat, the benefits that he had, the weight loss that he had, and everything that happened to him when he was doing it. And he said, "Do it, don't do it. I don't give a rip." And if you know who that is, it's carnivore, right? And I liked his attitude, so I decided to look a little bit more into his videos. I watched a bunch of them on TikTok, then I found them on YouTube. I decided to search for carnivore diet on YouTube. I found a whole bunch more on there, and I went down that rabbit hole for about 2.5 months before I actually started to decide to, you know, I'm going to do it. And it, I don't know why it took me so long. I wish it wouldn't have. I wish I'd have started right away when I saw that first video. It would have been, imagine where I'd be now. I found the good doctors on carnivore. I found a bunch of other influencers. Healing Humanity, Carrie Mann, Adam from Carnivore Today. Those guys are great. I have great content, great videos. If you don't know Carrie Mann, he had congenital heart failure and he reversed it on the carnivore diet. He actually shows his medical records that show that he had it, and then he has his medical review with his doctor that he no longer has it. That's not a condition that you can reverse, supposedly. It Everything that they're diagnosing us with and giving us a pill for. That's all they're trying to do is they're trying to keep the pharmaceutical companies in money. They're not trying to heal us anymore. They've gone away from that. Type 2 diabetes can be reversed. Prior to insulin in 1923, the way to get over type 1 diabetes, because there wasn't a type 2. Go figure. The way to deal with type 1 diabetes was a low to zero carbohydrate diet. You got rid of carbs. That's how you manage diabetes. Now they want to give you a medicine and charge you monthly, every month for something new, something different. Insulin, the guy that invented insulin patented it and he gave it away for free. The drug companies are making a killing on it because they have fast acting, long acting. They've made tweaks to it, but they're making a killing. They're not trying to help you. None of that is. Finding the root cause of what's causing your ailments is what the doctors are supposed to be doing. They're just licensed drug dealers. That's what they do now. How many doctors out there, the first thing they want to do is they want to give you a pill. They want to give you a medication to get the symptoms managed. They don't care if they help you. They're just managing symptoms. But even before I started carnivore, sorry about the little tangent, but it really upsets me. Before I started carnivore, I had been trying to lose weight, and I was given a pill. I was never talked to about my diet. I was just Here, take this here. This will help with your appetite so you don't eat as much. So basically, I got a pill to starve myself. And in 8 months, I lost 12 pounds. That's pretty sad. But the good thing is, in the next in the next 6 months that I did carnivore, when I finally got off my ass and decided, hey, it's time to do it, I lost 90 pounds now since August 22nd when I started carnivore. Overall, I have lost 102 pounds in 14 months. 90 of those pounds came in the last 6 months. What a tremendous difference. What a tremendous way to make me feel. The way everything is going right now, it's so much nicer. Um, Wearing a size 48 waist pants, going down to a size 34 now. The pants I'm wearing right now are a size 34. It's unbelievable. I haven't worn this size since I was in my 20s. It's probably been 30 years since I've worn a size 34. This shirt is an extra large, and it's not tight. There's room in it. So there are so many benefits to the carnivore diet. I was watching an earlier video, and one of the people talking on the video referenced that they used to have restless leg syndrome, and they used to keep them away. I have restless legs. I've had them for a long time. I used to call them aliens because the way it used to make me twitch. I think tell my wife I had aliens in my legs, and my legs would start twitching, and she'd look at me and say, "Aliens? Yeah, aliens." I haven't had those since I don't know when. When I started carnivore, I mean, I was still having them. I don't know when they went away, but they've gone away. I don't have them anymore. I don't know when they left, but I haven't had them for months. I honestly don't remember the last time that they were bothering me, other than before August. It's just something that is just weird. But sleeping, I sleep so much better now. Um, my my Fitbit tracks my heart rate, and it gives me my resting heart rate, my sleeping heart rate, and all that stuff. And I know before I started carnivore, my sleeping heart rate and resting heart rate were in the mid 60s, 70s, sometimes a little more. My heart rate the whole night when I slept, my lowest rate would always be somewhere in the 60s, like 65, 66 when I was sleeping. This morning, my sleeping heart rate, lowest heart rate when I was sleeping was down to 66. Sorry. When I was sleeping tonight, my lowest heart rate was 48, down from 66 prior to starting carnivore. Now, when I used to do workouts 6 days a week, and I used to do insane workouts, my resting heart rate and sleeping heart rate and stuff like that, they were down in the 40s, my resting heart rate, and they didn't have sleeping heart rate. They didn't measure it like that. They've done some tweaks to their the way they record stuff. But my resting heart rate would be in the 40s. My low heart rate when I was sleeping before would drop down into the mid 30s. And I was working out 6 days a week, every day. But I was still eating a sad diet. So I wonder what would have happened, what was that, back in 2014? So 11 years ago. What would have happened had I been eating the carnivore diet? what kind of shape would I have been in working out and eating like that? I think it would have been a tremendous benefit to me. But we'll never know. Um, I don't plan on doing that insane stuff anymore. I do have the energy now. I honestly do. I have more energy now than I've had in a long, long time. So it's a tremendous difference and a tremendous feel to be able to not be just worn out sitting around. It's tremendous. Um, but I owe a lot to the good doctors on Carnivore, uh, Carrie Mann and Homestead Howe, Adam, Steak and Butter Gal Bella, Judy Cho, and so many more uh, people are out there. And just the regular people like me that are out there letting people know their experience. There are so many people out there. I watch a ton of carnivore videos. I don't just watch those, popular people. I watch all kinds of carnivore videos. I prefer the ones that are just regular people like me and you that aren't. I I'm not getting paid for any of this. I don't have enough followers, don't have enough videos, don't have enough anything. I'm on here because to me this is the video that I like. I like somebody that comes on and tells what they've done. You know, it's to me that's more beneficial to me. It's anecdotal, but who cares? It's what somebody's results. Somebody has done this. Somebody else is sharing their experience. And that means more to me than somebody that's paid to do this. Because it's somebody that's paid to do it, well, yeah, who knows what they're being paid to say. It's the people who aren't being paid to do this that I find more incentivizing and more honest about what they're doing. I really am grateful for all the people that post content on YouTube, on X, on TikTok. You guys keep it up, keep doing it. This is what I wanted to see. It's just regular people getting in here and telling you like it is. I don't have any qualms about it. I much prefer to see just a regular person. But coming on this diet to lose weight, some people are, some people aren't. I came on this diet to get off my blood pressure medication. Why? Because I was taking 5 blood pressure meds. 5 blood pressure meds every day for my blood pressure to still be high. And not once was I talked to about limiting the carbohydrates, limiting the processed foods, getting off of sugar, any of that. Not once was I talked to about that. And that should have been the main focus of what my doctor wanted. I had to see a nutritionist. And all she would tell me is to eat just the smaller portions of all the shit, all the garbage, all the poison that they've been feeding us for the last 50 years. I don't want that. Why can't a doctor come out and honestly tell you, yeah, it's high blood pressure. The main cause of high blood pressure is high insulin. Doctors don't even test your insulin. But that's one of the main causes of high blood pressure from what I have read. And I'm not a doctor, I'm not giving medical advice, but that's what I read. One of the main causes of high blood pressure is high insulin. How do you reduce your insulin? Not with a shot. You reduce your insulin by removing carbohydrates from your diet. You remove the carbohydrates, your insulin level goes down. Your blood sugar levels go down. Glucose goes down. Blood pressure goes down. A lot of our metabolic issues are caused by high insulin. If we fix our insulin, we fix a lot of our problems. So stop eating carbs. It's not that hard. It's actually pretty damn easy. And it's very tasty. You know, I had lunch earlier today. I made my wife her breakfast, and I snacked on. I made some. I dehydrated. I dehydrated bacon. I made bacon jerky yesterday. It wasn't very much. I think it was like 6 slices I took. I cut it in half, and I put it in my Ninja that has a dehydration function. Put it in there for 6 hours, and it came out, and it was just like jerky. It shrunk up just a little bit, but nothing like it does when you fry bacon. It shriveled up a little bit as the moisture went away. But you take a bite of it, and it's got a little crispy bite to it. God, it was good. But I finished that off. Dehydrated bacon. That was actually pretty good. You have to do that more often. I was actually thinking about buying the dehydrator, mostly just to do. Saw a couple other videos. I've done pork loin. I've dehydrated that and made pork loin chips. Those are delicious. Bacon dehydrated like a jerky. That's delicious. I watched Dante Ferrigno on Ferrigno Freedom. He did a round steak where he just shaved off thin pieces and he dehydrated for 24 hours and made his own chips out of that. And that looks absolutely fabulous. So, in a sense, I've got the jerky gun so I can take hamburger and make them into strips, either flat strips or round. Well, I've dehydrated that. Those are awesome. But they're snacks, and if you don't need to snack, you really don't need to. I don't need to snack, but sometimes it's nice to sit and just eat some chips. Why not have those chips be meat? Pork loin. I have round bacon. Perfect snacks. But it's ready to go here. So just recap. I started Carnivore in August. Prior to that, 8 months prior to that, in December of 2023, I started trying to lose weight. I was taking medication. In 8 months, I lost 12 pounds. I started carnivore diet in August. 6 months later, I've lost 90 pounds now. On top of the 12 pounds from before. I've lost 102 pounds in 14 months. 90 pounds in 6 months. This way of eating, this lifestyle, there's nothing like it. I highly, highly recommend doing some research on it. Go to YouTube, search for carnivore diet doctors, carnivore diet, carnivore nutritionists. Look some of these people up. Listen to what they say. These are honest doctors who are not being paid by pharmaceuticals to push a drug. A lot of these doctors, they have accounts where you can go in and you can deal with them directly, but they're not pushing a product on you. They're not trying to sell you vitamins. They're not trying to sell you tests to find out which vitamin packet will be better for you. They're not doing that. They're doing this for your health, for you, for me. They're not doing it to push a pharmaceutical drug or a multivitamin pack or whatever. They're just trying to do this to help people get healthy again. Look them up.